Jimmypalooza was at first a benefit to help Auburn native and musician Jimmy Aubin. Jimmy Aubin was diagnosed with a life-threatening disease which attacked his liver. His wife Mel Aubin came to Jane Stebbins in a panic looking for help. Aubin was in serious need of a liver transplant. This disease prevented Jimmy from working, and they were in danger of losing everything. That was the day that Jimmypalooza was born. Jane decided that this was going to be a big event and just not another benefit. 4 bands played that day, and even Jimmy's own band, Gandalf. Jimmy shocked everyone that day and got up and sang with his bandmates for what was supposed to be the last time. At the end of the first benefit, the committee decided to keep helping Auburn area musicians. The second Jimmypalooza was to help the family of Sylvester "Sly" Germano. Germano took his life and left his family devastated. Sly Germano was a well-known musician in and around Auburn, New York. His death devastated everybody around him. The benefit was put into place to help Germano's family. The third Jimmypalooza was held for Rick Gainey. Although Rick Gainey was not a musician, you could find him at all the local concerts back in the day. Rick Gainey was diagnosed with debilitating form of lupus. Rick was unable to return to work. The fourth Jimmypalooza was a little different. Instead of doing it for a musician in need, former chairperson Jane Stebbins and the committee made a decision to turn Jimmypalooza into the Jimmypalooza Foundation. Jimmypalooza is now a 501c3 non-profit organization dedicated to helping area musicians in need. Stebbins stated that it's silly to wait around for someone to get sick every year. Now we can help people throughout the year. The first person that the Jimmypalooza Foundation helped was Matthew Horsler, a young area musician that was in a traumatic car accident when he was little. He had lost his front teeth and had to relearn to walk. Horsler spent a year in a wheelchair. If you ever met Matt, you would know that he is the most generous and kind person. The committee decided to donate $1,000 so Matt could have his smile back. The Jimmypalooza Foundation is a legacy for Auburn area musicians. It shows how much each and every one of them care about each other and come together as a sense of community. It's only going to keep getting bigger every year. Stay tuned for what's coming in the next couple of years.
What's there to say about me? Besides that, I used to weigh 300 pounds. I lost a lot of weight. I do a lot of fitness. I've been keeping that lifestyle up for probably about 5 years now. I've been working at Wegmans for almost about 5 years, and probably a year before that, I started losing weight and everything. I moved down to Florida. I was kind of in a really bad point in my life and everything, and really depressed and stuff. And I just made a lot of changes. I was in a car accident when I was younger, and broke a lot of bones, and I spent a year in a wheelchair, and all of 6th grade I was in a wheelchair, and then I spent a year learning to walk again. I had a walker and stuff. And then by the time I got to high school, I had a lot of depression issues and anxiety, which was stemmed probably from my accident and stuff. But so it was just kind of a long road. I ended up dropping out and kind of keeping myself for a long time. And music was one of those things that was just always there, and it was always that one thing that kind of kept me sane, kept me feeling normal. And
Sound familiar, Jimmy?
So whether I'm good at it or not, I just keep plugging away at it, and it's always just been something that keeps my mind occupied. So I've been working for Wegmans for the past 5 years now. So it's going all right.
Well, I'm so looking forward to this. I have a letter to read. This is great.
Should I drink more wine?
I don't know. The Jimmypalooza Foundation is committed to helping the lives of Cuyahoga County musicians as a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are officially a nonprofit organization. So, because I'm announcing this, nobody knows. Right. So, because of this, our board of directors recently made a decision concerning the musician we would most like to help this year, and we have found this special person in Matt Horsler.
What?
From the moment everyone met him, we found him to be a person that, should we be able to change his smile, he would be someone whose life we could enhance and make a difference in.
Oh my God, no what?
So please find and close Miss Dr. Davidson a check for $1,000.
What?
This check is to be used strictly for dental work so Matt can bring a smile to his own face. Should Matt decide he does not want more dental work done after you start and there's money left, it must be returned to the foundation. Jimmy?
Oh my God, no way.
Everywhere.